Good day, mates. It's another it's another day. Oh, I think I'm letting myself get carried away with this whole YouTube thing. But you know what? My mom watches my videos. You know, back there in beautiful Menor, Ohio. You know, I'll talk to my mom every day or two, and she'll inevitably at some point in time say, "I watched your latest video," you know. and I always say, "Which one, Mom? Which video did you watch?" And she said today, she said, "Oh, I saw the one of you catching the fish." And I said, wasn't that beautiful? I said, "Isn't that a beautiful place, the Silver Creek Preserve?" And she said, "Oh yes, but I've moved on. I've moved on past the Silver Creek Preserve. You know, I'm done messing around. I want to catch a big one, you know? That's what I want to do. I want to catch a big one. And what better place to catch them than in Ketchum?" Which is where I find myself. I'm in downtown, I think it's downtown Ketchum, although it kind of looks like I'm in the woods maybe a little bit. But you know, I'm not messing around. I'm gonna fish the Big Wood. That's right, the Big Wood River. You know, the other day I was fishing Silver Creek, and now I'm gonna fish the Big Wood. And I'm gonna wear, that's right, look at that. I'm gonna wear my Crocotamo hat, and maybe I'll get a big one, you know. So there's the river access all along. The Big Wood River runs right through Ketchum, and there's a lot of different spots where you can go and fish. So I parked my car right here downtown Ketchum, and I'm gonna take you down a path into the river. I don't know if I need the waders or not, you know, probably not, but who cares? I look good in them. All right, so let's go fishing. Here's where I find myself. You see, to the left of me is Bear Lane, and to the right is Hideaway Lane. Bear Lane or Hideaway Lane, and they're both private driveways. But right here is the City of Ketchum Happy Trails public access trailhead, and this will take me right on down to the Big Wood River. And wouldn't it be something if I caught myself a big one? Oh my goodness, you know, that really would be something. You know, I talked to various friends and clients of mine, and I ask them if they've ever gone trout fishing, and you know, the majority of the time they say, "Oh yeah, I hired a guide." And the thing about hiring a guide is the guide does everything for you. The guide will, look at the homes here. Right there, look at that beautiful home. Wow, that's a nice house. But the guide will tie the hook, you know, he'll fix your line, ooh, there's a sprinkler. Uh-oh. I don't want to get my Crocotamo hat wet. Okay. But but no, there's another sprinkler too. Oh goodness gracious. But the guides, they'll do everything for you. You know, there's something to be said about teaching yourself or learning to fly fish and doing it all yourself, and then catching one like I did the other day, although it was just a little minnow, you know. But maybe today's the day that I land the big one. We will see, as the saying goes. And look who I came across here. Look at this. It looks like it's a little squirrel, and he's going to town on a pine cone. And there he goes into the tree. If you can even see him. There he is. Look at that. He's just munching down on his dinner. Oh boy. Look at, oh, he doesn't know what to make of me. Okay, he's good with me. All right. So on to the river. looks like I'm coming up to the river. It says, attention access users, extreme fire danger, use caution. And it also says to clean up after your dog. Look at this. Now this is a lot different than where I was fishing over in Silver Creek. This water is moving. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out where to cast my line. Maybe I'll just walk up the river a little bit and hopefully I'll see some other people fishing. We will see. Well, I see some kids over there splashing, but I don't want to go that way. All right, let's get in the water. I guess the challenging thing is going to be where to find the fish. You know, so like I was trying to explain to my mom today that the fish, they just kind of sit in the river facing upstream and waiting for dinner to float down to them. And if the stream is real strong, as I understand it, they'll kind of position themselves behind like they might position themselves behind a big rock or a log or in a little pool like this, you see. So we'll see. Kind of big rocks here. You got to kind of watch your step as you're going through. But maybe this would be a good place to do my first cast. All right, folks, let me fill you in on what I'm thinking. You see? So the fish, they're probably not going to be standing right in this current because that would take a lot of energy to stand in that current that's going down there, you see? So probably what they do is they hide behind the rocks. Like you see that rock right there? They probably hide behind that, but then if you even look up a little bit further, you'll see it's nice and calm, kind of up there. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of casting my line, you see? Kind of casting my line and letting it sit over there and then pulling out this line and letting my little fly float down the river. And hopefully, who knows, maybe I'll catch one. Unlike the Silver Creek Preserve, you could see the fish, you know? You could see the fish, and, you know, part of the challenge of that was that they could see you. But anyway, who knows? I'm having fun, you know? I'm having fun just fishing here, so we will see what happens. Maybe I'll set the camera up on the tripod and let you watch me just a little bit. Boy, wouldn't you know it, I felt pretty bad. I mean, oh my God, face down into the water, and I got a rush of water down my wader, so now my feet are awfully wet. But anyway, so here we go. Talk about living the good life. Look at that home. Oh my God. That is just absolutely gorgeous. What a magnificent home. Wow. Right on the river. I wonder if they've got a jacuzzi. They must have a jacuzzi. How could you have a home like that and not have a jacuzzi? I'm just saying, maybe I should go ask them. Tell them who I am, right? And ask them if they've got a jacuzzi. But look at, back to fishing. Okay, look at this. Now I see a real smooth area just up ahead, a real flat area. And maybe that's where I'll catch a fish. We will see. But isn't it beautiful? Wow, it's a challenge walking on these rocks. So you don't think about this when you say I want to learn fly fishing. You don't think that you're going to be standing in rather cold water, trying to go upstream, all the while walking on these rocks. You see, it's not easy. I gotta tell you. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see if I can't find my way up here just a little bit. Boy, that looks nice up there, folks. That looks really nice. Look at this. Boy, is this beautiful? Wow. This is really, really something. Now look at the river up here. Hopefully there'll be some fish in this part of the river. And just across the river there, look at that home. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful home. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. All types of beautiful homes up here. Oh, this is nice. Now, I don't know if I'll catch a fish in here, but who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. You know what I was just thinking? No, not that that's a nice house. It is a nice house. It's not as nice as the other houses, but it's a nice house. What I was thinking was that if I were a fish, where would I be? And then I remembered that fish like to swim in 2 to 4 feet of water, and then they like to be close to someplace they could hide. You see, and as I'm looking over there, I'm looking at that big tree root right there, and I'm thinking maybe that's it. Maybe that's where I'd be if I was a fish. Or I think I saw something right over there. So we will see. I just lost a fly up into the tree. You know, I cast behind me, and up there is is my favorite fly. Well, it's not my favorite fly, but it's a fly. And you know, I don't know what it is with me and trees. You know, trees or flies and drones now. You know, I don't know. I've got one fly in the tree against 3 drones, but anyway, we'll see if I can do a little bit better over here, and then I'm gonna head home. All right, so no I don't even know if you can see me. No fish. No, but I did catch a bucket of river water in my right boot, you know, or booty, I should say. These waders are nice, but you know, they only go up chest deep, and when you fall face first in the water has a tendency to rush into the waders, and it's not like they've got a release valve on them or anything, but oh boy, I've got a whole boot of I've got a whole boot of water. But anyway, on another note, I ran into a real nice gentleman, a local here, and he was telling me that it's not good fishing right now because it's been so warm, and the fish, they don't like the warm weather, but give it a few days and let it cool down, and there'll be lots of fish. So anyway, have a great day.